I contacted Sheffield City Council by a Freedom of Information request, which you can see here, and I'll put it in the description as well. I asked them how many flats they had in Sheffield, how many could that accommodate, and what was the occupancy rate. And they've come back and told me there was 3,642 purpose-built flats, 58 flats are converted houses, and that amounts to 5,253 households. And I went back to them and said that I believed there were tens of thousands of flats in the city centre area because, say for example, in the St Vincents area, it's completely built now, up with high-rise flats. And I reckon, they could accommodate at least 20,000 people in the flats there. Now, I was disappointed because they used the 2021 census, but I thought this is what the council was about, to actually know exactly how many houses, etc. were actually in the city, because they collect council tax from that, especially the flat areas. So I then went back to them and suggested it was tens of thousands, and then they've come back to me again and give me another figure of 18,974, which is saying includes Kelham Island area. Well, I think it's probably closer across the city centre to about 30,000 accommodated in flats, because it says here 58 flats in converted houses. Well, when you look at the number of flats above the shops in Sheffield, because there must be lots of those, it must be well above 58 flats in converted houses or whatever. But the council only seem bothered now about the university and about housing the middle class in Sheffield city centre. And I think it's a big mistake, because the city centre belongs to 600,000 people that live in Sheffield who pay the council tax. The city centre, to me, is where everybody should come into to work, to shop, for leisure, etc., on cheap transport. And we should have kept the housing away from the city centre so that there wasn't an issue with pollution, etc. But the surrounds of the city centre was absolutely ideal for modern light industry on the ring road. And I think we've missed a massive opportunity. And over the next 10, 20, 30 years, we're going to have a major issue with a lot of these flats actually deteriorating something chronic, as they did in the 1950s. And we need to actually produce something as a city. We can't just rely on the university. We've got to start manufacturing in modern, clean, industrial premises. So that's just a quick update on the latest Freedom of Information request I've done.